TV and a baby din komo efa online titru say a political or election season mu just 4 months to go and anope mamu nyina achie de aseda ema borborba de twedi amponyankropon totrubon so tete kofre mo sia de ye ehuntehu ehubobre mo kofre bo tete botan ehuna nyankwada jakatachi munkum a ono no soro ye ne tenabia na sase ne naso ntiaso no na dom ene ne humobro for giving us live this beautiful Monday's episode of Ghana's finest and biggest breakfast in the capital city of Ghana, Accra, Madina Zongo Junction, and then Komba and Komopa at the Ebro on this great show. Midi at the Owa Hene entry Buisiako. We thank the Lord Almighty once again for giving us life for this wonderful day. Say Yatsnasena, 22nd day of the 7th month in the year of our Lord, July. Kita unsa bosumneda etoso eduonu mienu mfimpinu ene eduonu ennan ene adiachi yawubi ene ebinso ewu nanso ne nyina mu in a collective manner ye de aseda ema twedi ampon se ohunu emobo na yasanso atenase ebio. In this era we know say the political parties, most especially these major political parties, the MPP and the NDC, omo ena a frontline elections idi animo pa na ebane say ya the NPP is poised in breaking the 8 in this coming election, and the NDC has also been in opposition for 8 years since 2012 election. Since 2016 ayatoaba maumulusu to the then candidate, now the president of our state, Nana Dankwa akufo-addo. 2016 and 2020 omatena fi so achente komode omo ti omo ba se mframa jampantrudu no na ebehwe whether the masses, the Ghanaians, the voters that have the constitutional mandate, that has the exercise to or the power to exercise their franchise, now ultimately determines whether they will give the opposition party, the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, to also come back in this government or in government. Now, nase omu emma bakano, emre enen krabia ene ebechere. MPP also is of the view say omu aye juma papa. So they've developed this country, ban roads, infrastructure, and others. Omaye juma pa. I don't think Ghanaians also based on that, looking at these major parties and their leadership. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the vice president leading the NPP government for Victory 2024, no, and also the vision our outline what the Ebeboa Magana for Ajina Swatwaba, and as compared to the Nkukubu, Nketenkete, Mpreko, Nketenkete, and the 24-hour economy. As we stands now, that is what is coming from the NDC. There has not been any different thing. If there are other additional conversation towards this economy, towards this election, I think say but what I know as a broadcaster, what I know as a broadcast journalist this morning is that in Kukubu Nketenkete and Mpreko Nketenkete to, boom the agri-business or the agriculture sector, no, and one other thing is the 24-hour economy. Now, 24-hour economy can be feasible or possible, whereby yetimi I industrialize this economy. Industrialization, the MPP has started 1D, 1F, but let me quote this one, and it's very important. It was a statement at a rally in Kumasi way back 28 September 1958. And an essential democratic right is that the minority should be able to put its views to the people, to educate and persuade others to support its stand. Above all, to create public opinion. Without an effective public opinion, democracy is a sham. Wow. We Kofi Abrefa Buzia and Sasemi Abba. An essential democratic right is that the minority should be able to put its view or views to the people. When you saw the hununi utrimpono or beto nipa no anymore. To educate and persuade others. Some of the church nama kansem da ebema afofro to support its stand. Above all, to create public opinion without an effective public opinion, democracy is a sham. Okay, it's a powerful statement from Kofi Abrefa-Buzia. I think those watching me this morning will take note of this. But let's start the day with a word of advice. Let's start the day with a word of advice. When you say, if you say, "I'm making a baby," you shed that for us. And shed now what you for us here. I don't pay. I want to speak on the subject matter. Say, don't depend on human, but depend on God. And found hunting paso, found hunting yameso. Why am I saying that? Most especially, any part you want to ni paso. Adiachia no pay. Obun kompa chocho ni pebi din o paper so say anope meko pani we ho. Me free ha meko ha, me free ha meko ha, me free ha meko ha. But eno no emwo emma what you want to achieve in life no entimi MMO. Don't depend on human, but rather depend on God. The only person to help you succeed in life is God. Hey, what's sorry no pay obuten timbi a ode ho trainer pa hwere. Nyankopon de wo hunu me no mi no mobo. Ye boni a yaye nyina wo hunu ye moma made pachi. Ugya no ho de ho akoto ho aso. Hwere obuten tim no. Ho no. Kamfo no pejani din fa ho to no so. How no amania ukuma no pay. There's nobody in your family that can help you except God. Abenisie ni apenesi a ukumu. Any o how ne atepoe. Twetwedewo a ukumu. Any bra wo brani so a wusun. There's no other person. Bien wo betimi abo ase nyame. Hey, Krachi. Also, Pejuma ya, nyame de bema wanya duma. There's nobody. Uwo su bi su a su chire nyame. Ubetumi akọ. Umame ana papa. Betumi asu a chire na enkosi aga. De ya na se minim pani bi wa antima me nko kama hia asam chire no wakosu a chese sam kofo nso musu a muhunu tutuo. Besua kanenu mu nsem nyina abobina esumu mrane enso ohaw no enkosi aga but the usu kire na oya obotantin da eja ehunu nyankopon a ohunu mobo oma wonkwa nyanka nyina eja kunafo nyina ekunu no de ose a oyo no de oma de pachi de oma yenkwa ye kasai ono na wode ho twe na wade so nyina o se wona waso ade so anu abre no omra me nche Yesu Kristo na kase na meso ye waso biem ohun yama awurade o ohun yama nipa enu ti wo sema ka kire nyame mewie. Excellency is seated this morning. Abena Nyarko kwekuma na ebehwede obon krata mu sembe enenam anopai nkrata nsesei mini aba me moachi na wompo mu tesai nyame adom ni na mo blonti wo ahode o wompo mu widie no mu mesi me ho ye sa wo mu timisi bia widie no what is say me wa try to SSB sasabro ana what is say me wa try SSB no mona mo kana arthritis but ye can SSB sasabro what is me will be ana mi busawo na fe mi se me ho ya wo so sia wo mi se sia wo we the bia widie mu twetwen en twetwen nunu David widie mu twetwen nunu well say ya dia na de nyame ase we mi wie abuzu afọ no te say wo fa ase fo no obi an ho ye ba ko no kuma no now we can go say it was okay. Was how near by me hello. Also me drain ho. Oh I did. Me drain ho. O package da me kan mo. Sir, dey package. O package da me kan mo. You pon. Somebody tell. Package. Me so package da me kan mo. E dey package ya. And so person who na ba me van to just say. No, no package by. Yes, more than Mike and Manuel. No, can you mugu? I said by now, a banimuya chicho. And now, Donald Trump on Joe Biden.
Joe Biden and the woman said, or saying, Uncle Commodore. Wabakokra, and they say, one never could be. I know I am saying, you know, Dada said, Grandpa, Joe Biden, or say, Uncle B. The mom dear cow, no quanka, ne vice. I'm no bagan.
Harris.
Kamala Harris.
America phone to Obama or bad.
Where? And I said, Donald Trump.
Or winning in advance. Oh, those in America, only Americans.
I want to have more.
I want to Obama or bad in the history.
I said it can happen.
And they will not do that.
Is it not possible?
Clinton, you know. Mameno. Okay. Obama. No chances and go win it. But don't forget it. America. Oh. Mr. Donald Trump is coming back. Trump has won this election in advance. Mr. Trump really. Trump, no.
But I na pass me. I will come back. I pay 2 years. Say.
Trump winning election. Me say, I'm not for against. Say Trump on Mumpeno. Hey, Trump, no, or you justice man, plain. Or you be Ghana for the Aborigine and Petram. More penocre. Nipa cannot cry and pay. You kumpa. Science is Suban America. Donald Trump. What? Me feeling basa. Trump be president. Now America deal was so out. America. Biden about America this day. Or my dinner sinking. But you are not speaking the fact. Come you watch you. Or you watch something.
But I cannot show the Kenya Ibiasa. But I said, party for no person.
Baba was share from Mark Bed you watch it.
And we are said they can't
or full play another form. If you know that form, a giant not to
on said, Papa, buy no fair brooch by no. Papa, over brooch by no interview no woman.
Oh, Angata.
Oh, yes. Our tarmac condition.
Oh, yes.
Or friend or fire. Nti atamilsa o chiase anase atamilsa wo o si enya nti yese atamilsa de on deza o sre ya o se ma so ma ati bi oh nti o mo pese o mo ya no ye hu se papa no ho odi ta ma ka so yese nante yesu tumrika yese ni bi no mo de ya papa but nature de untumi cheat him you can't cheat nature said ye tie bia nature na de be expose you you know, you say, I'm going to see you, and ya obey. And you know, say the party for no man pressure, and that's what could be. Fair enough.
Okay.
But you heard the dear because, but it is possible, say they will vote for the woman, are they?
Oh, I'm not saying it is not possible. But I'm speaking based on data and what has happened.
Data, not be to Mrs. Sign Town.
Okay.
Anytime.
I know that. I know you are doing.
Now, NDC for better to cash or more launch your campaign on off. Don't tell my mom about me shaking with no more. I didn't know. Yeah. It's in the dynamics what politics move to Mrs. anytime.
Uncle Shuno on your bad. Kiss no. M versus A case. Baku train. Baku train baku counter. Counter press. If you were say cocotra chamber home, tell us that and I actually my mentions, I am changing it. Now, what you must not watch him as you know. My brother, Obi James says, I can see that you are stressed up, eh? And then ask me, sorry. And you committee. Me call a chin assume. Na a year mini a penny barco, a friend Maxwell, or Parry, a fum, or Quabi. Na or brick it as a mini penny no. Now, already you don't want to say medical chamber. emano nti mi ko pie achimesum na in fact meka se ekwan no bi ye bi nso nye me kon manfa anyinam me kon me fa adeso
okay
na efi nsawuma se o de kwa adeso kwan no sisi asai enye kura nimum ikodu asaman kesi a ni ko kididie sister kwa dem emu da papa but free kede hono edi branch akọ kwakwachi so kwakwachi bom so mi ko hu nukuru mi do mi ye achi bom so ni
entry pa yetire ho
ori pa yetire ho na na isu 20 na kam yesi esa na chiu ni di no so do manda so te du be o ringa na se o for jeja akajube ona ba be di ko for la se be di asem
se anopen na na ready obedi ani e
nya no ntono ona be handle na achim bom so kwan ebi nya ba ko ta yuko
onya ani se da mafa no nya meto na himu
ma da be nya case no nto she na nim na me anim ni nya ba so fa sa kwan no so be fa nyinam abomusu hwe apiase achim bom so e de ba nyinam a kwan no ye good say akwan no go say
entina entry to me ko weekend bi
entina to me ko no asa hoye amakwata constituency kwan
yeah tiwa is so say hoye dey
akwan ni
se e ho de ono aba amakwata wo yi akwan pa hoye se efo mu gwan nyina ya gusuko
na bom sukuro ko kwatwi bom sukuro ko da ya
men kasa
ko kwatwi da bia le da sia ibusa hu no nyekuru bia ko ibusa ni na ekuru nyekuru kase bia o but total as fatter wo bom so no ko kwatwi da re eno oba adwuma ka adwuma me di no
enti ko busa ne dan
ko busa ne dan
na ne ko store no
na me ko busa se enfa no bi asami man se he ya
na ne ko store no
o se nya me ko busa ni hui
na o ma bie
ni da de ni atume ho me da
o ma bie
and congratulations to Mr. Okwabi on ne yere rules oba papa bi na sister ne bra ne ho ase nkubom se entina okurom kwan wai
ya mompai man no nya sa nkosi
ahobrasi ya o yera fe na matiase because okurom kwan wo oti o ya ni union ma budu na de ekuru kwan no ya tu but in fact it was very nice nyame tiwim yakoni nsu na muna asapete na jai but kakra ye wie abusuafo no in fact omo ye ekruma no o say ekrum kuma mo ye program ekruma ni nyina obetwehia ho so that say na omo ye na efe it was very nice omo ware man na yekono
Mr. Ebenezer Kumsin birthday
na birthday na dwumeda na message bebebe kenkan Mrs. Kumsin
ko kan wo man FM so makwa ye mistake instead of Ebenezer na ko kan Emmanuel say Emmanuel ko kuma na mebe kan
na say ukudi
happy birthday wishes to my husband Mr. Ebenezer Kumsin of the Parliamentary Service of Ghana.
Good.
May the Lord keep you in good health, wealth, joy, and happiness as you continue to age graciously. From all the children and my good self, Mrs. Gloria Kumsin. And Mr. Kumsin, our Parliamentary Service of Ghana. And okay, yes, you can be happy birthday.
Media, a football back. Miss Rubin Cown. For Miss Mrs. Kumsin, or day, what the original day. Is that or banana and Hosa? There we are so.
What if you want a man?
There be offer to Kahun. Nisia.
Oh, better one.
Let me too many. All being count because by what mammy come up. Akunta Ebenezer Kumsin. Me futu kakra medeman say we be kahun. All being count. All being count. All being count.
Also, we were also who flew oni ni kunu e no friend ebe wonti ase
ni ko du me to enwa brewo
enti ewe
ni du na musa enwo no so de na papa
yes
me ye MC ti me ni twa enwo no so DJ fani ba ko bitu na medam me ko ba na nkofo ato enwo nyina
enti wo nyanwo wo
na nya bi antoma
Ghanaian Times. Election 2024. Polls will be free, fair, transparent. Assures.
Justice. Afi bi kwantun enko anim. Abroye bumakwem. Shase.
Okwa show want me antonwa.
Me say, ma me no. Sir, I wanna.
Na de ma me no wanya ne ke.
Say, I wanna. See, I remember was you.
Who ya na was.
Me who you know? Say me yet maybe am MC enko for treasure me kasa de. Nti many more so say
yeah. I was unya personal assistant to unkwa na boy.
Dabi Kwaku Academy.
Na no na ngoto.
Kwaku so no so.
Kwaku Academy kasa no do so.
Dabi e kasa sem. No dijuma.
Ne amana adwuma bi.
No ye. Enti na me say anwoni bi ofi oti. Anwoni bi ofi na bi say we better gallon 12 cedis. We say gallon 12 cedis pe. Koko to be me. Bi jira osa okwaba. When the phone was watching na bosom, yeah, free one fa. We be cry no. After all, let's one.
Catch us off America. Go on. Oh, Madina do.
No more that area no until the moon channel.
Madina dey the machine. The Ghanaian Times.
Come. Go.
Election 2024. Polls will be free, fair, and transparent. EC assures. Power in 2024 general elections. Mahama. When about to host ECOWAS Parliament. And see, my page 12. A whole one day story can see a walk out and any more. Page 12 of Hanan Watcher say electoral commissioner, Mammy Jim Mensa. Now, no comrade should be moved, or any penny for. And Marco assure almost say, I fear about to city biada. A bay boko, Ashun Jekwan Shokura, or Sibasa say, be anyone with this. Na owo gidie e wo system no a o ma put together no mu se the tie bia na yaba no e beye asomdwe boko na no parliament committee of the whole e no wo mu hia ye Friday no e no this asini true o say
ko bibia frase amuru na frase mda wo hebe
Womaneka
amuru na frase bi no
womaneka o se ga yes
70 17 na ya ton one. Oh. Awono.
To kai hu abakwa.
The blue. On say. Ono ma no de me hu na 4 pennies yo. Say kan for so fi akoy. O kan ko fi akoy. Enti many twa so na me ben ade no. Ma me.
Stories ni wadare.
Ma me pa wana aka che na zi wo frame no pay. E wo zo fa ma me.
See, an electoral commission said almost as they started with registration. Registration, or maybe my voter transfer, or maybe see an almost year advert, or maybe by year exhibition, and Sunyami and August. And so far,
so good.
Almost me, I can say so good. And see, Yaman United and Akonana almost be security. And it said they were more planning to ensure Sabbath on by frame. So security of the election in the national security task force now IGP ni di animu no na omo hweso no omo so no na nse ya akra no omo ene omo ba be hia edidi nkomo pii ya omo gidi ye se ehyehyeye no a omo aye no is something to go by there ene abato no ebe ye boko ya ohaw bia eni achi eno ewo krata yi enim ha ena oba page 9 ya kane mampani mahama na ekasa ye o Osi NDC be capture power. Enti obi anka na kuma ntoni ye. They say na no Obadenta constituency.
Hey. Any anti.
Oh Obadenta.
Former president.
Yeah. Obadenta constituency. Yeah.
Campaign. You know the incident.
Oh Obadenta.
Oh okay.
Former President John Mahama said the NDC will recapture power in 2024 elections. He however stated that conviction should not result in complacency and that every vote would be needed to make the expected victory of the NDC complete. Former President, who is also flag bearer of the NDC in the December polls, was speaking to enthusiastic members and sympathizers of the party who defied a downpour in Accra on Saturday to join him in a walk in readiness for the campaign. He said the defiance demonstrated the readiness and conviction that the NDC would recapture power in the December polls. And so na etigu kakra na eja na etigu kakra na eja ni na ma for no femu e bai We're seeing them petitions Mahama to restore GM banks.
And Omaya Sunko did you? That Baba question to Madonna. I will never support Sana, you know. Maybe say me a victim. I remember from Sika got to GM bank. Now what did Ghana for Sika bank? What I could be bank wabuchi. Wabra Ghana for any of Sika Koto, Jessica Inya. Who are the catches are buying bank? What? Yeah,
Can Mampeni Mahama?
And a baby. And Antico good banks were 300 Ukuma. Then I am. No, Ukuma young Kanokre. Old Doctor Papa Cosindum, Papa Penny to sell. Oh, be bank. I do this or a Ghanani. He done a for the Musika Kubu in bank. Me, I'm sick at home.
Yamfa
Omana from Takashi, no Kuku. Come on from Sika Mame.
Now, Sika now, when I am.
No, it's going to be also
3,000. 3,000. Almost 50,000.
And it's something from home.
President in Noble Section Kumawu Adamson of the District Hospitals. Finally, Kumawu Hospital. I'm a Benyako
I can you get home?
Yes.
Hey!
You know that I'm a Benyako for a chassis.
Do more? Then the deputy health minister. For she got a chassis.
That hospital, no, and name, Dodo Wadian. They are 5 or 6.
Yes.
Dodo Wadian pen and this is 1 year. Yeah, can you know mine? And so I want to make us say, Mampenia go for the buy and see hospital.
Bakonsune, Guy Hospital, East Hospital.
East.
Yeah.
And also show me, Mampenia, yo. And see what I could be. In fact, I don't see North District Hospital, so now Mampenia could be ever from now. And see. Ghanaian Times of Okra and back page and someone with your power.
I mean, for the daily statement of Okra and to us, local governance university gets green light, and our gender ministry partners UNICEF, WFP to professionalize social work. Ochehine advocates action against irresponsible parents. Now Toshi Aned for promoting interfaith unity and our Arab Africa Financial Consortium to propel continent's development, and 320 police housing units to be commissioned tomorrow. Hi, you know, police for dying. Video net and audio.
Hi, come on. Your best for maintenance culture.
Baumia's tax vision gets more support. Dr. Frank Bano, head of research at the Dankwa Institute. And I'll say, now, Ochehine, Osaji for a motive for a penny story, very interesting. Now, my main kind kakra. Ochehine Osaji for a motive for a penny has called for action against parents who fail to safeguard children's welfare. He made the call during the 2024 Hum Can Festival there in Chibi over the weekend, and he proposed freezing the salaries of parents who abandon their children, suggesting that these funds be redirected by the state to support the education upkeep of the affected minors. You know, I will follow you here, never. I will follow you. And then Quadam Peronese and Peronese. One moon crunk memory. And your crow. Getting and Colana Tata, which is a hey.
Yeah.
About when this Adamba.
And Colani be in Labon, and all.
Okay.
I'd be brain one to show ye Sikasan. The brain one is Sikasan. Was it my man, Papa?
Come here,
and you know, your bear may be a one and Cacrabia, you know.
Call Chronosun, Colanto, fine, be our. I was come out.
A bit more young Colaboni, but maybe but Oma wani da ho nso na wo ko school no
Beboa. Yan ko anime.
Guide and na me ka kire wo say omo generation yi omo wo mi say school no wan ko bia wo bebre.
Hey.
E bia yen time yi die wan ko bia obetumi anya cleaning job bi no waye. But say see aye wo omo generation no cleaning job no pa no. Baby no. Wouldn't need certificate no. Unya na waye. Nti e wo say omo wani break because of the generation in which we are in. Daily Guide. Winneba hosts ECOWAS Parliament. NDC sold state lands to Pronis. Champion African education Basanjo to Eritrea. Credible elections or coup at forcing.
Huh?
Now, one thing in our parliament.
It is Okasa.
SDA's not voting on December 7th. Church. Joe Biden drops out of U.S. race. Now, what Chelsea say, Dr. Yao Osei Omo be so omo ye African education reforms bi. Na ono ena omo yi ni so onye leader of that. Nti wo hwe photo ye wa ya one former president of Nigeria Olusegun Obasanjo ena omo emfonyini e wa in fact Dr. Yao Osei Nneema hodo a waye e wo Ghana educational system no e kona nim pa. Se wonim se senior high school no so program choices ne sa na mani nyina no ma system no.
Osa.
Ma system guidelines o mo dia ba no. Se first no once first ne be say di we course be. E say o mo kan area of study. Nti say business studies courses a we yi ya ka ho. And come. Come about to know says say no womasua no ekọ nanim bibia na hyase na ya na edin but I am believing say o ma hyase no ko ade o ebebi man grabbed for visa fraud. 35-year-old man is in the firm grips of the law after being arrested for allegedly defrauding some people under the pretext of facilitating their travel to the UK. Well, because yeah, one Matilda Usumensa who collected an amount of 367,658 from 5 people and transferred to Edward Mensah in the UK spotted the suspect and called for his arrest. Who 300 million? Who the bemo be so fan ko pepe pa manefa ko UK. Hey, mama ni na ho abusuafo na ba bia yo ebuene yo daily guidance sama wodi aba ebino no mame ko page 6. Dr. Akufo-Addo no ya ma Jim Mensah ene ne mpene for call parliament and was say electoral commission for the national maya bato no maya di omo hwe so no nyere that's ade ne ye besi hey or say speaking in parliament as a precursor to his questions for the electoral commission chairperson Dr. Akufo-Addo, who is also the NDC MP for Agyapong said any trigger will erase all of us. It will cause an analysis of a sort of it's always all just ye be kunkuye BBNC BBN what no be see about SDA akwanhwefo ehsom no e de krata ba bontin
o ma se me bo ni say
krata ni nyina de kan say o mo asore ne de o mo sisi obi ase onye ne civic responsibility e na o mo ditum so say wotu o memu a wo say wo kan decision making na mom o mo pese o mo kan ma Ghana fo nyina te say memenda no e ye secret e ye da wo mo de so enti wo mo me pese me yisu
na mo so ma mo ko to aba no no mo so me ana o mo ko ya
individual na bo ho mpae
say
Holy Spirit ne be direct
you match your madwin
enti no sana statement na e ba ye no actually
ko kwantwima sorry no
statement date ye wo so e 20th am first
ba ya che yento abakwasi dada ya to abakwasi dada pen
I think so sada no me kai
ya to abasan ni
sorry ho no no
ya to abasan ni
e pie koto na we abasa mo ye ne kakra kasa ye ko aso no ye
obi ato aba
yeah enti no well conversation e ko so ye be say dey
all right that be show mo pen statement no
statement ni dia wa ha
we are not coming the new crusading guy diverts salaries of irresponsible parents to the awards Ochehin advocates and Oha Bost continues positive growth trajectory post sterling financial performance in 3 years. Akufo-Addo to commission 320 new homes for police service and LPG marketers debunk NPA claims as unfair and call for fair regulatory practices. Gender ministry to professionalize social work practice. And also our court exposes Zibulon Okudjato's attempt to seize Nene Okumo's vehicle. And good news for MMDAs, MPs, and Ghana First contractors. Sure. Hey.
Almost there.
Good news.
Good news.
See, good news for MMDAs, MPs, and Ghana First contractors. Some pest stories. Okay, story one. I need now. You don't want printing a more. No real.
Oh.
With the amma. Inky, with the amma. Come a story no. I was checking the story and that's what her. I can watch him. I think say I say ya pa for no ma. Omo hwem ba ye say o market to so mo gibo so market to on there. Obi susen kenji o market to no fa hwen kwada no. I for bit more tene. Obi wa ne ba peso ko school so mo ano. Say me school o for to because me papa am for man ko school dey. Hey!
That's one every.
Well, yanko anyway.
To me read this statement.
I read this statement no.
Sabbath observance and civic responsibility. A statement from the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ghana. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ghana recognizes the civic responsibility of its members to participate in the democratic process, including exercising their right to vote. However, we wish to reiterate our long-standing conviction that voting on Saturday, the Sabbath of the Lord, is not in alignment with our religious beliefs. We wish to reiterate what the church stands for and advocates. 1. Sabbath as a sacred day. The Sabbath observed from sunset on Friday to sunset on Saturday holds deep spiritual significance for Adventists. It is a day dedicated to worship, rest, and communion with God. Our long-standing conviction and teaching have been that members should not engage in non-religious activities, including voting. Voting on the Sabbath is therefore contrary to our understanding of its sanctity. 2. Efforts made towards election date change. The leadership of the Seventh-day Adventist Church has consistently advocated for an election date change to accommodate members' religious observance.
Okay.
The church's efforts were based on our belief that moving the election day away from Saturday will allow all citizens, regardless of faith, to participate fully in the democratic process. 3. No political endorsements. As a church, while we encourage civic engagement, our congregational meetings, whether on Saturdays or any other day, should not serve as platform for the political debates, endorsement of political parties or candidates, or political party campaigns. Our focus during Sabbath gatherings should be worship, spiritual growth, and fellowship. In summary, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Ghana respects the right of its members to vote. However, on the matter of voting on Saturday, we urge members to prayerfully ensure that their decisions are consistent with the Adventist belief on the sanctity of the Sabbath. While we respect the diversity of opinions within our membership, this statement issued by the Southern Ghana Union Conference and Northern Ghana Union Conference is the Church in Ghana's official position on Sabbath observance and voting on Saturday, December 7th.
Okay.
And on the guidelines.
Mate.
And the individual number home
the issue is, yeah, two about Sunday pain. I stand to be corrected. Me kaisi two about Sunday. Oh, chroma pain. Now, as the first one, me bano, ya jina awa two. As you for any more. Oh, ya jina kwaba. In fact, laudable. Omu GD no, but you best know. Omu two about Saturday na omu. Enya ensi sa omu shabre. Ema enko isi come from aka musika anyira. Yes, seremo. SD for a pamucho. Yes, so ya two about Sunday pain. And ya koba say about on kupi me benada na muso mo ntwa bebede. E kupi that we say nkramofo mo so ntwa bebede. No. Only a Christopher they should understand say election decision no. A Christopher kwa no so mo decide mo. Omaka. We dey efabi me no mo ya adwen. Fami so me no mo nya adwen. But me dey me SD ni a ana me Christo ni Sunday. Pass Sunday. I'm a course or never be on mine idea.
Omu bebre ameni omodi nkomo no omo say omodi ombepa kuto.
Babu bana so in case sano.
Eka esi sano me dey so omodi ba ye nyina ye ditum. Say I didn't know was it's a constitution is set from November to 1 where you bet me to Abadia. Then any other day can be set aside here the better. And yet dole is say was a yet
just I did you. And now Obi Busa question wahai. Say, oh, say that again. We voted on Sunday before American. Okay. Sunday also the Mrs. Kumi said that to Mama before. Please, they shouldn't do that. Nothing will happen if they vote on Saturday. So she's asking that if someone is sick on Saturday, won't the person go to the hospital?
Going to the hospital, they say, and they want to make fun to talk about it.
About to do how many minutes? About hospital,
almost say, I mean, same when we put my cabin.
Almost what I can be.
Because in the first place,
oh, the Missa Yan Cassentia is the son. That be Yan Cassentia Musuda.
Hey, now members of Christ, yes, of course.
SDA4, among them, crack.
Of course.
Hey, market. Mini voice in tea, and I'll be able to jam in. Martina Mercedes, we are the Panas and Marque. Mark and you, yeah. The body no one come up. Yeah. Sure. Yes, Moja. What can I know? And yet, Moja. The Moja. And then what? That could be. We start something. No, say in your bad. But Bakubi no say, or in a to the Suma so. And the Suma no and Jinon. Minuto.
The Chronicle. Simpa host ECOWAS Parliament again. Badia promises rapid development of Africa. Ghana's minister makes history. Agyapong appointed to lead a team of experts to reform education in Africa. Said in America, paper back. You say one more appointed Dr. Osei Agyapong, yeah, Minister of Education. Said only a team of experts on between our reform education in Africa. A good news said that one more say. Na simple for Swafi ECOWAS Parliament on Besan Husu.
Okay.
Nanka what? Sesi anwa honorable afenyoma can ye majority leader and I will move Husu. Ombe Husu do. Enti ya me ya dum a eno so ebeba so. Moja kronkron na bon ho ban. Moja kronkron. Moja san na bon ho ban no. San no. Enti wana asend we.
Obi asend se me ko tie me phone zuzi ya. I'm the papa. Until
me and you won't think I may call as yeah, on say, those times, no more crusade.
Yeah,
no more the speakers visit to answer to
no
more. More matro bento, no so na monshe. Yes, Christo,
Oriba.
Jesus is coming again. Coming again. Jesus is coming again.
As you for the as for one Cassade. But about 200 years, Saturday, one Saturday per 2 years. There are 2 about the next 4 years.
The whole day.
Sorry. About 2 about. So, one 2 about, but I bear because you have to be quite the Biamo. Very graphic. EC will be fair. Chairperson assures 2024 election stakeholders. Joe Biden withdraws from U.S. presidential race, endorses Kamala Harris, and will protect your ballots. Mahama affirms. Hey, watch it. My ballots are now here. Okay. Parliament passes Ghana Civil Aviation Bill. Bill seeks to bolster transparency and excellence. Teachers, Kreku, Director General, and Infodin, Ewahasi. Maami o hwe abato so e wo man mu. Ese abato no beda ho. Nti wa ka kire stakeholders ni political parties ni nyina so obiara hwe community mpo. Eno so wa back page no. Ena yi. Okay, GRA commends government for keeping Accra clean. Okay, that's the story. I think say waha ebeboso ma yako. Na Joe Biden page 9. I think the statement is also trending pa Uganda protest organizers playing with fire. Museveni. Uganda mampeni. Ulumai. Onso di akonya na chiu. Nti onso mbeye demonstration gusu pa se ni siwo. Na no o Kenya no omuso ni abre ena odiaba Uganda's president Yoweri Museveni has warned protesters that they will be playing with fire if they press ahead with plans to stage anti-corruption march to parliament on Tuesday, which is a China. And the young Ugandans have been organizing the march on social media to demand an end to corruption in government. And they have been partly inspired by their counterparts in neighboring Kenya. Kenya they na ashomono. To musuzo mbeye ye chekesi pa. I know that mampani Yoweri Museveni say omuni no mu tempted echina saa we na. Ene anhwe jabehye be oja. Wanka sabeba. Enti the Democrat Daily Graphic eno no. Yenko anime. Kinka messages na yenko anime.
Richard
That's YouTube, right?
YouTube. Ohene and Queen, welcome on board. We thank God for another beautiful day from Oheneba Adumakun, Glasgow. Winnie Champo, good morning, my children. How was your weekend? Hope by God's grace all went well. Kofi, you look refreshing in your suit. Have you got assignment this morning? Amen and amen. What are you? What you're saying is true. Assignment.
Assignment. I'm a program back because
and over me Danish.
Sure. Why?
Saying good morning.
Sab no deputy I can say. We need the program.
We need Champo. Helper. He will never let you down. Thank you, Kofi, for your inspirational advice. Kofi, don't start today. It's Monday, so be kind to my sister. Sister, don't mind Kofi. He's a troublemaker. Ebenezer Redugan, good morning, Owanye and Abena. Owanye, don't say Trump will win the elections. This election is different from Clinton, Hillary's time. Democrats will win. Yo. Issa Adams, good morning, Owanye and Abena, and to all Kencity workers. Keep up the good job. Honorable Ken, Nyarko from Germany. Jacob Sam, good morning. Owanye and the Queen. I hope all is well with you. Owanye, how many children do you want to have? I think 4 is okay because things are very hard. But
me yes kadia 4 de be so me. So nya ne hwe ahodi mu na waka. So se nyoma mo edin. Ba nya me hira na me yes kadia me twen de. Anyoma mo ye den dia ene 4 ne ye. Ba nya me hira me sika bi mu so a. O se me wona de hwenkwala no.
Yo, Ahmed Kwachi, good morning. Why is this time now? It's refreshing to start the day with dialogue show. Have a peaceful and fruitful day. The education minister has proven to the world that NPP has the finest men to govern.
In the position of the banana, I'm not doing.
Sam Tuga, in fact, Owanye's voice is very bad.
Sam Tuga, no. Where shows all the message you buy? YouTube.
Yeah, and I was here.
Now, my card that has a new voice at the time.
Last one.
Na so I have full crowd dances and any other train there. Maybe. Tano de enye adibe news bia. Na good morning Mr. Owahin and Sister Abena. Hope you are all doing amazing by special grace of God. Watching you live from Italy. Kudos to you all and have a wonderful week. Oboye pa Ghana's to no winner of Sunday's election runoff Monday. That was 2009.
Okay.
Yes. 2000. You told about Sunday. And it's all for festival so be na ade e na mamene. You told about Sunday ukroma pen. You told about Sunday pen. Yes, easy for. We dey acha pa na pa wo. So mun konkoto. Na sebi anopa no mokwaso bebo a. Nti anopa be no twekwa waso se nundu wia 12 na bepo a utimi to aba. O se mpatem ho na otin. Oba ibe yimi da oba be pe police akọ e yaban. oba be nessa e yaban
and this if one should mobile freeze
mo nti muhwe aso ba ko de se mo nto ba kra ba ko bi no
oh forget omo I don't go so be you omo
omo nto aba ba ko he urade nyankopon ba ko ba ko to form so ko police na say na ya nto aba ma ban bi amma ko be bi puno to so bi nko fa form ko to nko police na I mean ya dream
opportunities be
ya dream to say adwen no with the gidie bi achichiri ho Ghana for the year of Pano. Hey, Kwabani bet me akwaso Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday be out as well not here. This is how they sorry.
Na say Trona can say GDA and you man come home.
Fansa kwa juma.
Exactly.
Hey, now but transfer them sir a man na am doso. A boy. Hey, this one thing as well be appear. No Dominica. This one, hey, no, so I can catch an Adam for you.
And that's all and word of mouth.
About them and you channel. Or shall them be on Quadma? They be out as on them. They be be here. So a man be what to a memaso. And I don't know what to my fair. And or quasari 24/7. On your Juma, the them. Sister. Na sebe here also be food na yew aminya okwan neko na se na me dey deputy to be nyo so me ko no kwanten kro kwa ko so na nyure nti we no kwanten kro case in the is ke jaja ke bi na di Her Excellency the Queen of the Dialogue Abena Nyarko kuma ana yet nenkano na Meko break smaba akwaba just other room I mean na me honya aboafo nkrato me be phone lines ma afrefo akasa no pay